Hello everyone, my name is Peter and we're back again for another daily freaking video. So, you know how it goes by this stage. If you have any comments, criticisms, likes, dislikes about previous one, leave them down below and we can discuss it like adults, okay? So, today's topic of the video, or should I say question, is what is the best diet for fat loss? Now, oh and by the way, I've got a little bit of a wheeze, just my asthma's flared up, so go easy on me and show some appreciation because I'm still doing these daily videos even though I'm feeling a bit under the weather, okay? So, the best diet for fat loss. Now this is a heavily debated subject in the fitness industry it seems, and it appears that everyone's got an emotional argument for this, and this is usually based on their previous success with a particular diet. So if you're researching this or talking to people, just be aware that everyone may have a different opinion on this, and are they right? That's the question, guys. Well, let's take an example. So on this side we've got the keto guys, and on this side we've got the vegan guys. Both say their diet makes them feel amazing. Both say their diet has helped them lose tons of fat. The question is, which one's lying? Neither, okay? They're both right. Both diets can help you lose weight, and both diets can be successful overall. Truth is, guys, every diet can work, okay? Every diet can help you lose fat. It's entirely up to the individual, okay? Now I'll go over some key fundamentals later on just to go over, and if you've got these in check, you're good to go. So, what is the best diet if we decided that they all can work in particular circumstances? The best diet is the one you can stick to, okay? I'm going to say that again. The best diet is the one you can stick to. See you? Yeah. Okay. So everyone's going to be a little bit different here, guys, but a key thing to take away from this video is that, there's no point doing a diet that you're going to struggle with and you're going to hate, and you're going to end up falling back on 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and just being stressed out and back to square one, because I don't want that, you don't want that, and it's going to be a lot of wasted time and energy. So to save you the bother, it's better to ensure that you pick a diet that you can follow and you're going to feel good on, and it's generally going to make fat loss easier, guys, and there's no point making this any more difficult than it needs to be, because why would you, unless you enjoy that, because I certainly don't. So what are the key fundamentals for fat loss? Okay, number one, calories. So you need to be consuming less calories than you burn every day, okay? Now, I'm not going to nuance this to death and give you like every little circumstance where it's good or bad, okay? I'm going to give you some general guidelines because I'm all about practicality, fitness for the normal guy, and it can still work. We don't need to bore you with the Einstein equations, right? So fat loss occurs when you're in a calorie deficit. That means that you need to be consuming less calories than you burn every day, or you need to be burning more calories than you consume every day, okay? You can look at it in either direction, and if you do this for a sustained period of time, you will lose fat on the scales, on weight in the scales, should I say. You'll start to look better in the mirror, you'll start to feel better, your waist is going to decrease, your clothes are going to start feeling looser, people are going to start saying, hey, have you lost weight? And you're going to say, yes. But first and foremost, calories, guys. So everyone has a different calorie requirement for the day, and a whole lot of different factors go into that, such as weight, height, gender, age, environment, activity levels, muscle mass, genetics, a whole list of stuff, okay? So everyone's got a different number, and you don't need to find the exact number down to the 10th decimal. All you need to do, okay, is multiply your body weight in pounds by 13, okay? Now this may be too much or this may be too little, but it's a good starting point, and for everyone watching, it's a good general guideline to go by. Okay, so you need to be in a calorie deficit every day, and to get in that calorie deficit, I'd say that you should eat the number of calories that is your body weight in pounds times by 13. Eat at that number of calories for 1 to 2 weeks. Go on the scale every day. Take a weekly average. If you're losing 1 to 2 pounds, good. Keep that calorie number. If you're not losing any weight, then you need to drop it by 100 to 200. And if you're gaining weight, which I don't think would ever happen, drop it by from 300 to 400, okay? And so calories, right? Next up is protein. Now, if you're going to the gym like you should be, protein is important in a fat loss phase. It's even more important than in a bulking or maintaining phase, because when you're consuming less calories, you're prone to muscle loss as well as fat loss. Okay, so to offset that, we need to eat more protein to prevent muscle loss. And protein is also a higher satiating food, so it's going to help you feel fuller, and it's also has a higher thermic effect, so your body's going to consume more energy. It's going to burn more energy while through digestion. So again, just like calories, is not doesn't have to be an exact number. Everyone's different, and I don't have time to go through every one of you guys and give you an exact figure, because that would be a waste of my time and your time. So a general guideline to go by for fat loss is to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So say I'm 225 pounds, that means I should be eating 225 grams of protein a day. If you do this, if you combine those two, okay, calorie deficit and protein, you're on to a winning combination. And those are the two factors that are going to give you the most bang for your buck. We all love the 80-20 rule, so put most of your energy into those two. And we'll also cover a few dietary tactics now that will make you losing fat easier. So we've got timing, okay? So this is highly individualistic. So do you prefer eating most of your meals in the morning, or do you prefer eating most of your meals in the evening? Okay, think about that. Think about when you're the most hungriest. So and once you know that, you should be eating most of your food around that time. So if I get hungriest in the evening, I want to save a large proportion of my calories for that time. If I like eating lots of food in the morning, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to eat most of my food in the morning, okay? So, and then portions, guys. So, do you like eating a couple of huge meals, or do you like eating a lot of small meals? That's a question only you can answer, and you may have to do a bit of trial improvement there, but once you find out which eating style you prefer, then you just stick to that. So for me, I like eating a couple of small meals a day, a couple of large meals a day, should I say. So I'll generally have 2 or 3 big meals a day and split up my calorie allowance for between those. You know, I have friends that have 6 small meals a day, and that keeps them satisfied. So it's up to you guys. I can't give you the answer to that. I could, but then, you know, I don't want to be cookie cutter, so I won't. So we've covered protein, calories, timing, and meal sizes. One last thing is, well, what kind of foods do you want to eat? Now, we already agreed, I think, that you can lose weight on ketogenic and vegan, and those are 2 completely opposite diets. Okay? But which one would you like to, would you find easiest to eat that would allow you to achieve fat loss? And it doesn't have to be between those two. Those are just 2 extremes that it's easy to paint an example by. The best diet to eat is the one that you'll be able to stick to for the longest, and the one that you'll be able to stick to is the one that's going to help you, is the one that's going to allow you to be full more often. And what helps you become more full more often? Eating high satiating foods. What are high satiating foods? They are whole foods, they're low ingredient, and you know, they're not junk food, they're not candy, they are actually you know, starchy carbohydrates, lean proteins, lots of fruit and vegetables. Those are whole foods that will keep you full for long and allow you to eat less calories and achieve a fat loss. Achieve fat loss in the long term without becoming annoyed, irritated, constantly hungry, because when you're hungry, when you're irritated, you're prone to making dietary mistakes, you're prone to cheating, although I hate that word because we're talking about food, not relationships or, you know, sports. But, you know, when you're irritated, when you're hungry, you're going to crave those burgers and fries or chips, whichever one you prefer. So to avoid getting in that situation, we need to fuel our body with highly satiating foods, whole foods that are going to keep us full for longer, and they're going to allow us to achieve a calorie deficit. So guys, I hope you learned something from today's video. I hope you put up with my wheezing. I'm sorry. I don't like it as much as you do, so we're just going to have to live with it. Tomorrow's a new day, we'll get through this. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you want to, you know, tell me that the ketogenic diet's the only way to lose weight, you know, we're going to have to, we'll have an argument, but we'll be civil about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any likes, comments about it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Peace!